You might think that Greek yogurt is just another breakfast option, but really it's like a secret weapon if your goal is optimal health and weight loss. It's good for your gut, it's good for your bones, it's good for your metabolism, and even your mood. So today I'm going to dive into 7 surprising ways that specifically Greek yogurt can help transform your health. Let's dive in. So before we do jump into the specific ways that it can improve your health, I want to talk about why Greek yogurt is different than other forms of regular yogurt. So Greek yogurt goes through an extra straining process that removes the whey. And the whey is a protein. It's great. Like you've probably had whey protein powder in your life at some point. But in the yogurt, it's the actual liquid part. And the straining process is called concentrated fermentation. And it removes about half the water content, which concentrates everything else. It concentrates the protein, the probiotics, the nutrients. So it's just the most dense form of all the good things that you find in yogurt. So if we look at the macros, for example, and we compare regular yogurt to Greek yogurt, the regular yogurt might have like 3 to 5 grams of protein per serving. Let's say a serving is about 6 to 8 ounces, while Greek yogurt is going to have about 15 to 20 grams in the same serving size. So that's nearly the triple the protein. So it's just a really dense form. And you can compare that to regular common yogurts like a vanilla yogurt, a Yoplait yogurt, even like the Icelandic Skyer yogurt, all these fancy yogurts, they're going to have about 5 to 8 grams of protein. Maybe the most you would see is 10 grams. But if you look for Greek yogurt specifically, you're going to see 15 to 20 grams in a serving. Another important differentiator between the two types of yogurt is the sugar content. So when I talk about the health attributes associated with Greek yogurt, I'm talking about plain Greek yogurt, not flavored. And guys, by the way, vanilla is a flavoring. I just mean plain Greek yogurt. It has about 6 to 9 grams of carbohydrate in a serving, and all of that carbohydrate comes from the natural sugar found in the milk, so that natural milk sugar. If you compare that to other flavored yogurts, oh my gosh, like it could have 25 to 30 grams of sugar in these yogurts. Even if it's all natural, even if it's fruit on the bottom, it can have upwards of 18 to 25 grams of sugar in a serving. Now, you guys, I am a visual learner, so I always like to share these tips with you, which has helped me. You can take total grams of sugar and divide it by 4, and it will tell you how many teaspoons of sugar is in that item. So let's say an item has 20 grams of sugar. Take 20, divide by 4, that's 5 teaspoons of sugar. So I just want you to think about that when you go to the grocery store, you look at the food labels, take total sugar, divide it by 4, so you can visualize and eyeball how many teaspoons of sugar you're consuming. Now, a Snickers bar has about 25 grams of sugar in it. A Kit Kat has 20 grams of sugar in it. A Hershey's bar has 25 grams of sugar. So you might be taking in this yogurt in the morning thinking that it's very healthy and has just as much sugar as a Snickers bar. So when you choose Greek yogurt, instead you're getting the maximum amount of protein, the probiotics, which is good for your gut, and the lowest amount of sugar, which means better blood sugar stability, fewer cravings. Now, I know a lot of people don't tolerate dairy. If you are dairy-free, you can still get a lot of the benefits, but you're going to look for non-dairy options. So this would be like a common brand I suggest for our PhD weight loss clients would be Kite Hill. Usually they have added pea protein to it. So I don't love these because they're going to be naturally a bit more processed than just plain Greek yogurt. However, if you can't tolerate milk, what are you going to do if you still want something that's creamy, high protein? So just make sure that you look for non-dairy options that are fortified with additional protein if you can, or have your low sugar, non-dairy yogurt and eat some kind of protein source with it, maybe with some eggs and sausage or something like that. Now, I have done an entire video comparing different brands of yogurt. So if yogurt is your thing, then you should definitely check out this video. The link to it will be in the description. So benefit number 1 of plain full-fat Greek yogurt is stronger bones, which means less risk of osteoporosis. Greek yogurt is loaded with calcium, with protein, and these are 2 primary nutrients that help to strengthen bones and protect you from osteoporosis as you age. I hear a lot about osteoporosis because my husband, Dr. Doug, this is all he does is help people dealing with osteoporosis. And believe me, obesity. You want to prevent it as much as you can. So eating the way that I promote on this channel, real whole foods in their pure sources, like full fat Greek yogurt, like the whole egg, like steak, all of these things are really great for your bones. Number 2 is it reduces appetite and cravings. Thanks to its high protein content, it's going to keep you fuller longer. This means less mindless eating, less snacks throughout the day. You're going to feel like you're in control of your portion sizes just naturally because you're getting more protein, increases GLP-1 levels. So just a reminder that with 15 to 20 grams of protein per serving, you're just getting more staying power than nearly any other yogurt option. Now, I understand that it is complicated to figure out exactly what to eat and when to eat to drop the weight and keep it off. If you feel like a customized plan where you are told exactly what and when to eat throughout the day, take out the guesswork, make sure that it is personalized to your lifestyle. If you think something like this would help, then you definitely should check out PhD Weight Loss. We have helped over 10,500 people collectively drop more than 476,000 pounds nationwide. So if you are struggling, I am confident that we can help you. Just check out the link for myphdweightloss.com in the description. So benefit number 3 is that it's going to help support a faster metabolism. When you eat more protein in your diet, like coming from Greek yogurt, your metabolism actually has to speed up to digest it. It's going to help support your lean muscle mass, which is a main predictor of your metabolic rate and your overall health. So consuming protein from high quality sources like Greek yogurt will be super helpful. Benefit number 4 is that it improves gut health with probiotics. You know, Greek yogurt is this natural source of good bacteria that can help support and balance your gut microbiome. We know that individuals who eat a good, healthy, nutrient-dense diet full of protein have a different gut bacteria profile than those who are struggling with obesity and who are eating less quality foods. Now, the positive news is that you can change your gut bacteria within just a matter of weeks of creating dietary changes. So do not give hope if you feel like your gut is struggling. It can get there, and Greek yogurt can be helpful in your journey. Number 5 is that it promotes better mental health. Research is emerging showing that gut health and mental health are definitely tied together. They are deeply connected. So when you eat probiotic-rich foods like Greek yogurt, it can help reduce stress, depression, anxiety by supporting that gut-brain connection. Number 6 is that it helps to build and preserve lean muscle. If you're working out, especially strength training, which you definitely want to be doing if you are wanting to drop weight or maintain the weight loss that you've already achieved, then you want to make sure you're consuming adequate protein. And Greek yogurt is just an easy, simple way to add that into your daily intake. Now, if you want to increase the protein intake even more, because while 15 to 20 grams is great, it'd be great if we could get that a little bit higher. You could add a scoop of your favorite protein powder. The team at PhD, they love to take plain Greek yogurt, and a lot of them like chocolate peanut butter that they put into their Greek yogurt. I also really love the brand True Lean for their protein powder, and they've got a strawberry flavor. It's pretty delicious in some Greek yogurt. You could use that as a treat. You could put a scoop of that into the Greek yogurt and then stick that and stir it up, and then stick that in the freezer and let it get a little bit hard on top, like not fully frozen, but a little bit. And it's a really delicious cold treat. So benefit number 7 is that it helps stabilize your blood sugar levels. When you consume food items that have protein and healthy fats as a combination and not a ton of carbohydrate, it just helps to balance your body. So I really like full fat or low fat plain Greek yogurt. I'm not a fan of non-fat. You need the fat in there, again, to help stabilize the blood sugar levels. You could take that Greek yogurt, you could mix in a scoop of your favorite protein powder like we talked about earlier. You could top it with some berries, maybe some nuts and seeds, a drizzle of honey if you really need to, and then you've got a perfect snack. Again, if you want specific brands or other ideas, go check out the video in the description where I talk about all of that and rank my top 10 favorites. All right, guys, I hope that was helpful. As always, if you've got any questions at all, just drop them in the comments below, and I'll see you on the next video.